everybody. We are here at the UIC Pavilion in Chicago. I have the commentary down, so I will be talking throughout this. That's Lillian Garcia announcing that the first event is a match for the NWA World Television Championship. As you see, gorgeous Jimmy Garvin making his way out to the ring. I want to welcome everybody in watching for the first time. Hopefully everybody can hear me. Jimmy Garvin making his way toward the ring. Precious is not too far behind, as he will be taking on Mike Rotunda for the NWA World Television Championship. Of course, Mike Rotunda will have in his corner the Games Master, Kevin Sullivan. We're here in front of a sold-out UIC Pavilion. Of course, this live main event stems from last night at the Sam Houston Coliseum, as in very controversial fashion, Nikita Koloff won the United States Championship in the tournament, defeating Barry Windham. Mandatory rematch was already set for tonight in Chicago, and so that's why we are here. As you see, Precious at ringside, Jimmy Garvin in the ring waiting on Captain Mike Rotunda of the Varsity Club. And there you see Captain Mike coming out with Games Master Kevin Sullivan. Hopefully there won't be any shenanigans at ringside with Precious and Kevin Sullivan. And I don't know if the ring announcements are going to be made or not, so I may have to do it myself. So bear with me. Also for the U.S. Tag Team Championship, you have the Fantastics against the Sheepherders. And in the main event, will be for the United States Heavyweight Championship, Nikita Koloff defending against Barry Windham. And you see it is for the World Television Championship belt, displayed there on the screen. We are live at the UIC Pavilion in Chicago. And there's your challenger out of Tampa, 236 pounds, gorgeous Jimmy Garvin. Guess it could be my ring announcer too. I got tired of listening to Michael Cole, Jerry Lawler, JBL commentary, so I shut it off. And his opponent, the NWA World Television Champion from Syracuse, New York, 245 pounds, Mike Rotunda. He's accompanied by Games Master Kevin Sullivan. And here we go as the official takes the NWA Championship, TV Championship belt, shows it to Jimmy Garvin. And there you see it. Referee Dick Worley assigned this contest here in Chicago. And we are ready. Mike Rotunda goes right after Jimmy Garvin with a neck breaker. There you see Precious in the corner of Jimmy Garvin. The battle between the Garvins and the Varsity Club is ongoing. As you recall, back in '88, some rather questionable circumstances, and this fire miscarried takeover there by Jimmy Garvin. It's going to be interesting to see just exactly if Sullivan becomes involved in this, or Precious for that matter. As that'll leave a mark. Garvin jumps down on the arm of the television champion. Of course, the World TV title is on the line. As what is Jimmy Garvin doing? Captain Mike, sensing that Garvin was up to no good, nails him with that right hand. Snap suplex by Mike Rotunda. Going for an early cover. Feet on the rope, obviously. Jimmy Garvin now going after that leg. Nice counter maneuver there. Rotunda once again a suplex. Rotunda, as many of you know, is a two-sport star at Syracuse University, football and wrestling. They're stripping in the corner, and Rotunda nails him with that clothesline. Mentioned the officiating tonight. Somewhat questionable officiating last night with Nikita Koloff in very controversial fashion winning the U.S. title from Barry Windham. His forearm shiver there by Rotunda with a boot to the midsection and a back elbow. Another suplex by Rotunda. Looks like Rotunda's going to Suplex City here with Garvin. Could be it here. Too early, Jimmy Garvin had way too much gas in the tank there. Garvin fights back. Oh, a Fez press by Jimmy Garvin. Who knew he could do that? He nails him with those right hands. Will Garvin go for the cover here? Oh, a nice neck snap there. Takes the TV champion down. Oh, Rotunda goes after the knee. And a Fez press of his own. Checking out some old Lou Fez maneuvers here. Rotunda with the Irish whip in. Look out. Back body drop on Jimmy Garvin. Head scissors by Rotunda. Garvin looking to find a way out of it here, and he does. What does Rotunda do? Oh, got up on the rope and Garvin nailed him. Jimmy Garvin now. Once again going after Rotunda's arm. Rotunda's finisher, if you will, as Rotunda get out of the way, is the double arm underhook suplex. Usually if he gets that on somebody, it's over. Chops. Again by Rotunda, backs him into the ropes again. Ooh, a spine buster by Rotunda. Kevin Sullivan is eerily quiet at ringside. He has not moved at all. There now. Once again, the head scissors. A couple elbow shots at the top of the head. Don't forget, still to come, U.S. Tag Team Championship on the line. I'll be loading that matchup after this. Fantastics just barely missed that clothesline. I think he actually nailed Garvin. Fantastics defending against the New Zealand Sheepherders with Rip Morgan. And then the main event, U.S. title rematch, Nikita Koloff against Barry Windham. Oh, Garvin got out of it. Down him with the DDT. Could be it. He picks him back up. Thought he might go for the cover. Uh-oh. And a DDT. Rotunda wise to get out of the ring there. That could have been curtains for him. See Rotunda going over to the Games Master. And Rotunda catching a break as Garvin was jawing with the referee. Could have been counting. Uh-oh. I don't know what Sullivan is saying to Rotunda, but he probably told him to do that. Referee counting. Rotunda, if he was to get counted out, it'd still be to his benefit because he'd still be the champion, of course. Going down for a pin, shoots the half, covers him over. Oh, Garvin kicked out at the last second. Rotunda stomps him right in the head and another nice snap. Let's see if he goes for that big finish. Nope. Oh, he's going for an old school move. His old airplane spin. After this, it's all over. Wait a minute. We got feet on the ropes again. Hey, ref. Yo, ref. Guess Rotunda didn't want to pin him yet. I don't know what that was all about. Ooh, big elbow. Oh, he clotheslines him over the top. Kind of surprised Sullivan has not moved yet. Referee laying the count on. They do have a count of 10 to get back in the ring. Oh, Garvin hits the post. Varsity Club, as you know, very unscrupulous, under the tutelage of the somewhat deranged Games Master Kevin Sullivan. Garvin thrown back in the ring. Now Rotunda back in. Flying Dragon Twist. Wrenches that arm down. Garvin, nope. Reversal by Rotunda. First time he must have hit that buckle really hard. Another suplex by Rotunda. Yep, snap version. He was trying to soften him up again for that airplane spin. Probably should have had him covered the last time, but ooh, over the top. Ooh, Garvin nails him with a right hand. Watch out, look out for Kevin Sullivan. Look out for Sullivan. You really never know what he's going to do. But surprisingly enough, he did not move in on Garvin that time. And he just got rocked through Garvin by Mike Rotunda here in this TV championship matchup. See it again. Oh, a flapjack. And I think that actually busted Garvin open. He went face first. It could be just academic now. Jimmy Garvin is in a bad way here in the main event. Oh, Garvin reversed it. What do you see here? Puts him up and sets him on that top turnbuckle. What he's going to do here? We're going to see a superplex by Jimmy Garvin. It looks that way. He's going all the way up to the top. He's going to get it. Superplex by Jimmy Garvin. That could be it here. Oh, only got one kick. Amazing recovery by the television champion. Garvin now with some elbow smashes to the top of the head of Mike Rotunda. And then a short clothesline by the television champion, Mike Rotunda. Nice whip in. Oh, Garvin had it. He had it. He had it scouted pretty well, I would say. Once again, another Irish whip. Big elbow by Mike Rotunda. Let's see if this is it. Oh, Garvin got the shoulder up. Barely got the shoulder up. Garvin blocked that chop. Rotunda goes downstairs. Here comes the airplane spin. You got to think this is probably it. Fix that leg. This might be it right here. And it is. And as we take a look at the replay here, thought it might have been in after this, but that DDT just wasn't to be. They were along the outside there. Can't see behind these people here. I'm really actually surprised that Sullivan didn't get involved in this match, but there will be another time where he possibly could. And this may have been the coup de grace here. No, this was earlier in the match where, again, we tried to get yet another pinfall by using the ropes, but it wasn't to be a superplex by Jimmy Garvin. Thought that might be it. But it wasn't until the second airplane spin, and that was enough. Very successful television title defense by Captain Mike Rotunda of the Varsity Club. And there's your winner. He tells Dick Worley to, give me my belt, will you? Another successful title defense, TV title defense for Mike Rotunda. So we're going to get out of this. And we're going to load up the Fantastics versus the Sheepherders U.S. Tag Team title match. Bear with me. It's actually the first time I've ever done this, as far as commentate and try to play this game at the same time. But I got really tired of listening to the Michael Cole, JBL, Jerry Lawler announcing, just repetitiveness. So I just got tired of listening to it. Let's see. There we go. Bobby Fulton, Tommy Rogers, the Fantastics, U.S. Tag Team Champs. On one of my other YouTube casts, we showed the Fantastics defeating the Midnight Express in Chattanooga for the U.S. Tag Belts. Let's see, I believe Butch and Luke are actually in the regular lineup here. There's Luke. I'm sorry, that's Butch. My bad. There's Luke. And, of course, their flag bearer, Rip Morgan. Dude's about a quart low, I remember Jim Ross used to say back in the day. Alright, gonna put the belts on the line after we choose the arena that we're in. It's a very tedious process. Let's see. Get those titles up. There we are. And we are ready. Our second event here on the NWA main event. The Fantastics defending the U.S. Tag Team belts against the Sheepherders with Rip Morgan. Yes, at one time, this was probably one of the more bloody feuds in wrestling back in '86 and '88 for that matter. Especially in the old UWF, these teams they had some of the most bloodiest confrontations you ever did see. I'm sure a lot of it's on YouTube, but they faced each other a few times in Jim Crockett Promotions and the NWA. Notably, Clash of the Champions 2 in Miami, where these two teams went at it. And we're just going to do this here because, believe it or not, 29 years ago in Chicago, this match actually took place. Although I wasn't sure if it was for the U.S. Tag Belts or not, but what the heck. 3 title matches here on the main event, if it ever loads. So if you're along there watching, I do appreciate you tuning in. But unfortunately, this game does take a little bit longer to load. Still to come, the main event on the main event. It will be Nikita Koloff defending the United States Championship against Barry Windham. A rematch from the finals in Houston last night. James J. Dillon will, of course, be in the corner of Barry Windham again. And a little surprise, the American Dream Dusty Rhodes back off suspension will be in Nikita's corner. This should be a powder keg, knowing how the bad feelings go between Dusty Rhodes and Barry Windham. And, of course, last night you saw the video of Al Perez getting involved. They already had a feud going on anyway. But Al Perez, long before Dusty Rhodes was ever suspended, wanted a U.S. title match. And I think James J. Dillon and Gary Hart got together and concocted a plan to try to take Nikita Koloff out, or at least soften him up, knowing he'd have to defend the title tonight in Chicago. And, of course, a contract is a contract, and Nikita is not one to back down. He's taped up, bandaged up, and he's ready to go. But we are ready to go with this U.S. Tag Team Championship matchup. And let's fade in here. There we go. We are back here at the UIC Pavilion in Chicago. Here they come, the challengers. Luke Williams, Butch Miller, the Sheepherders, along with Rip Morgan. What a piece of work that guy is. I guess these guys must think they're Evolution or something. I don't know. So they made their way out to the ring, and now we are waiting the champions, Tommy Rogers and Bobby Fulton, the Fantastics. And here they come. Of course, Tommy Rogers and Bobby Fulton back in 1988 won the U.S. Tag Team titles in Chattanooga, Tennessee, in front of a capacity house at the UTC Arena. Probably one of the best TV championship, or I should say championship matches on television I personally have ever seen, when they defeated the Midnight Express in Chattanooga for the belts. And here we go. U.S. Tag Team Championship on the line here in Chicago. I think we're just going to go past the ring introductions. We are just going to get right into it here. So I don't feel like being a ring announcer. Bobby Fulton now takes the early advantage with a big body slam on Butch Miller. Oh, big right hand by Bobby Fulton. Another one. To say these two teams don't like each other would be a mild understatement. And Rip Morgan apparently getting the attention of Bobby Fulton. Face first, slam, bulldog type maneuver by Butch Miller. Oh, reversal by Bobby Fulton. Into the corner goes Butch Miller. Bobby Fulton peppering the head of Butch Miller of the Sheepherders. Oh, reversal by Butch. Fulton goes to the far corner. Tell you what, Bobby Fulton can throw them right hands and them left hands. I don't know if he had any boxing experience, but he can certainly throw down when it needs to happen. Fantastics, of course, are tag team specialists. And his tag team strategy would dictate here. You're going to cut that ring in half and keep your opponent in your half of the ring. And now Tommy Rogers in there. The tag was made. Tommy Rogers doing a little alligator roll here, huh? From the state of Florida, Tommy Rogers doing a little alligator roll there. See what kind of moves they bust out here. Oh, looks like Butch countered that body slam there. A DDT by Butch Miller on Tommy Rogers. Now the tag is made, and here comes not just another pretty face, Butch Miller, and Rip Morgan just threw a chair in the ring. Nice head scissor takedown by Tommy Rogers. Once again, this match is for the U.S. Tag Team Championship. Fantastic's defending against the Sheepherders, and they are taking it to the champions. Another DDT. I don't know exactly what Luke Williams is trying to do there. Maybe the next snap. I don't know. Tommy Rogers fighting back, though. Oh, one of those patented drop kicks by Tommy Rogers missed, but it didn't miss that time. As Jim Ross used to say, Tommy Rogers' drop kicks are up in the lights. Now the champions now working together. Oh, there's a modified rocket launcher, maybe? Oh, he nailed him with it. And that chair is still in the ring. This is not a no DQ match. On for the pin. Fulton's got him hooked. Nope. Kicked out. Dick Worley once again back for this match. Fantastic. So taking it to the Sheepherders, but the Sheepherders, champions in 39 different countries, are not one to back down. There's a little submission room they have here. Oh, Fulton counters with a leg sweep there. Luke Williams fighting back. Oh! Well, that was a one-man battering ram. Usually the battering ram is the finisher of the Sheepherders. Reversal. Oh, shoulder block. Well, that's one way to get rid of the guy. And you see the nephew of the Sheepherders, Rip Morgan, outside picking up his uncle. Nice flying head scissor takeover by Bobby Fulton, and once again Rip Morgan getting the attention of one Bobby Fulton. You better pay attention. Luke Williams now. Ooh, atomic drop. That'll jar your spine. Well, that was different. But then again, what isn't different about the sheep herders? Running leg drop by Luke Williams. What's he going to do here? He's setting him up for something. What is he going to do here? Body slam? Yes. This could be it. We have new champions here. Tommy Rogers in. Nope, that'll break up the pin. That will definitely break up the pin there. You got to think the referee's going to relax a little bit and let these guys go. I'm sure Dick Worley knows the bad blood between these two teams. I'll tell you what, if this gets down to fisticuffs, I don't know. It could break into a bloody brawl as it's done so many times in the past. Nice drop kick by Bobby Fulton. Down for a cover again. Oh, 2 count. Head scissors now by Bobby Fulton. Some elbow shots at the top of the head. It probably wouldn't really affect him. Oh, well, there you go. And it looks like Butch Miller has been busted open himself. Yes, he has. The Clarion is flowing here in Chicago. Ooh. Oh, they're going back and forth now. This might well turn into that bloody brawl that we anticipated. Bobby Fulton is not backing down. And now it is tandem tag team effort here, double team effort. Double hip lock takeover by the Fantastics. Oh, another fist drop. Trying to open up that cut even more, it looks like. As we said, there's a lot of bad blood over the years between these two tag teams. Armbar. Actually trying to wrestle here. I'll tell you what, if this thing does break down into a Pier 6er, that referee just better leave town because he won't be able to stop it. Tommy Rogers right in the face. As you see, Butch Miller's a bloody mess here in Chicago at the UIC Pavilion. Miller's got him up. He's going to plan him with another running power slam. Oh, crucifix. But he didn't take him down for the pin. Tommy Rogers measures him with a running drop kick. Snap leg takeover. Now reverse chin lock here. Actually doing some wrestling here now. Referee checking in. Now you got to think that, as I suspected, Luke Williams is not one to really give up. I don't think I've ever seen him submit ever. Irish whip in, Tommy Rogers to the ropes, and another flying shoulder block. Maybe a combination flying headbutt and shoulder block on Tommy Rogers is now Luke Williams now going to work on Tommy Rogers. Tommy Rogers just gets right up. Reversing into the corner. What is he going to do? Oh, nothing. Tommy Rogers counter. Missile drop kick by Tommy Rogers off the top. Hooks the leg. This could be it. No. Would not go down. So the U.S. Tag Team Champions looking awfully good here on the main event. Double Irish whipping again, and another hip lock, double hip lock takeover. First slam. Picks him up. Nice power body slam by Bobby Fulton of the Fantastics. Going up top. What are we going to see here? He's just waiting for Luke Williams to get up. He's dazed. And a missile drop kick from Bobby Fulton. Bobby Fulton's had enough. He's going right into the lion's den. He's going right outside. He's going to battle all three of them. Uh-oh. Fulton went into the steps. It's breaking down here on the floor. I had a feeling this might happen. All four men going out on the outside. We're up to 5. Tommy Rogers just leaped outside on the Butch Miller. Ooh. Pick her up to 9. This thing's over. Yep. Looks like we got a double count out. We have a draw. But still U.S. Tag Team Champions. Tommy Rogers and Bobby Fulton are fantastics. Not exactly the way I wanted it to go, but instant classic. There you go. Good match. There will be another day for those two teams, and the main event coming up here as the U.S. Heavyweight Championship will be decided momentarily here along the WWE 2K7, the Wrestling Network, if you will. All right. So champion comes out. Okay. All right. Oops. Find BW. There he is. Nope. Tully's not going to come with him to ringside. It would be the manager, James J. Dillon, who a few months back during the Crockett Cup took on the Midnight Rider, wink wink, in a most memorable match. As you see, there is his attire there. But it's all business for JJ tonight. His meal ticket's on the line. If Barry Windham was to win this championship, then all 4 horsemen will indeed have the belts. Let's bring up the champion, Nikita. As we said, after the beating he took, not only in the championship finals, but by Al Perez, as you see, he's pretty bandaged up right now. But he's not coming alone, ladies and gentlemen, as his super partner, the American Dream Dusty Rhodes, will be in his corner. Let's get it back here at the main event arena, the UIC Pavilion in Chicago. And here it is. As you see, some of the champions I have here. Doc still has the UWF heavyweight title. TV champion is still Mike Rotunda. Ivan Koloff, 1/3 of the 6-man tag team champions. Rick Steiner, the Florida heavyweight champion. Terry Taylor, yes, he's still in the game. He's in the game. He's the UWF TV champion, even though Nikita beat him at Starrcade 87, but whatever. We are ready for this championship main event here on the main event. Oh, maybe I ought to, yeah. We're not even going to do entrances. We're just going to get right to it. And we are ready. It's going to be interesting to see how Nikita fares in this match after the beating he took at the hands of Wyndham. I mean, he was severely lacerated, and then, of course, the beating he took in the backstage area in Houston, in the locker room, being powerbombed through a table by Al Perez. Dusty Rhodes out there just to make sure there's no shenanigans going down. Dusty Rhodes, of course, back here off suspension, and we are ready for the main event. Here we go. Wyndham going right after the champion, but Nikita right back up. As you see, you may be able to see there, Nikita's ribs are taped up as well as that left arm, the bandage on the head. You got to think he's suffering a little bit from last night. It's not hard to understand. But Nikita, he is a champion. He is as tough as nails, and he will not back down. Oh, Wyndham fights back, goes right for those ribs. But Nikita just will not go down. He will fight you. Nice reversal by Nikita. That shoulder block. Nikita better stay on the offense here. If Wyndham gets him in a compromised position with all the injuries that he has, he might well be the ex-champion by the time this match is over. Dusty Rhodes down there in the corner. Now a reverse chin lock there by Nikita. I see JJ at ringside. He's not too happy. Jawbreaker there by, I don't know what Wyndham was trying there, but it was a jawbreaker there by Barry Windham. Oh, Nikita with a reversal. Nikita will fight you. Well, I'll tell you what, I've heard it said, when he's in a match, he is in a match. Barry Windham with those elbow shots to the head. He's got some fresh stitches in that head, too. Keep that in mind. And now, look at that. Wyndham going right after it. He knows he's hurt. Oh, and there's that same cut. He's opened up again. Oh, but Nikita still fights. And there's the lariat by Barry Windham. He's just inviting him up. He should have gone for the pin. There we go. What do we got here? A DDT. Could be it. Could be it. No, Nikita kicked out. Barry Windham, a little look of frustration on his face. We thought he was going to come in here and just take the title that easy. He was sadly mistaken. Windham now with he's got a claw hold there on the shoulders. Oh, Nikita got out. He sweeps the leg. JJ, that's probably the wrong time to talk to Barry. Oh! And now Irish whip into the guardrail. Probably one of the things Barry Windham regretted last night was probably letting the match go on too long. He had a couple opportunities to defeat Nikita, but he did not take advantage. Simply stated. There's now Barry Windham up to the top. And a missile dropkick from the 6'6", 270-pounder. And Barry Windham relentless going after that cut. Again, he's got stitches in that head. He was opened up last night against Windham, and he's just going right at him. This thing's going to get ugly, I can assure you that. Oh, Nikita's fighting. He will not back down at all. Nikita with a big body slam. And he's feeling it. The champion's feeling it. Windham reversed it into a side Russian leg sweep. Windham now measuring him. And there's that European forearm made famous by Dory Funk Jr. Nikita is a mess. Oh, big clothesline. And now he goes for the claw. This could be it. Nikita's fighting it. And he's fighting it. He's fighting it. Nope, Nikita's fighting it off. You got to give it to Nikita Koloff. As injured as he is, he will not submit. Not to the claw or to anything. Very valiant effort here by Nikita Koloff. Oh, and he's fighting back. Irish whip reversal over the top goes Barry. And he brings him in unceremoniously over the top rope. Nope, reversal. No, Nikita nails him. He calls it the Russian hammer. It's a choke slam. Nikita Koloff, he is bloodied. He's hurt, but he will not back down. And now, knee lift to the face of the champion. James J. Dillon outside, noticeably concerned. And the crowd here in Chicago getting behind Nikita. Oh, and a clothesline sends him over the top. Dusty Rhodes out there. Wait a minute. Watch out, Dusty. Oh! Barry nails Dusty Rhodes. But Nikita just nails Barry with that spine buster on the floor. Apparently JJ just doesn't want to be bothered over there. He's just standing there in the corner just with his teeth in his head. Nikita Koloff now. I'll tell you, even though he's a, quote, good guy, he still has those tendencies we saw. Oh, into the post. This is just getting out of hand now. He's already busted open. Dusty's still trying to help him. And another DDT on the floor. You know, Wyndham, I don't think he's trying to win the title here. I think he's trying to put him out permanently. Barry Windham inciting this crowd here at the UIC Pavilion. Back in they go. Oh, and another shot to the head. I thought Wyndham's going to go take a shot at Big Dust. Down for the pin. Could be it. Oh, Nikita kicked out. I don't believe it. I really thought that was it. Nikita, I'll tell you, impressive is not the word. Oh, and he still fights back. A counter. Could be it. No, kicks out. Oh, missed it. Bulldog. Classic maneuver by Barry Windham is now. He was stalking him. Oh, this has got to be it. I mean, it's been a gallant effort, but I can't see how this could go on much longer. Oh, Nikita's fighting him off. He is fighting him off. He's fighting him off again. I don't believe it. This crowd can't believe it, and I can't believe it. They are picking up right where they left off last night in Houston. And it's a wonder both of these guys, especially Nikita, isn't in a hospital. But they are professionals, and they are double tough. And a scoop power slam well executed. Barry looking a little frustrated here. He's going right after the head again. He's already a bloody mess. Barry now positions Nikita. Nikita he's as limp as a dish rag, as it's been said. Oh! Nikita. Oh, a double axe handle to the top of the head. I think Barry might have been going for the superplex. Uh-oh, what are we going to see here? A tombstone? No, Barry's got him up. Oh, look at this. What is this? What is this? No, what was that? Barry Windham's possessed. There's something wrong with him. There is something wrong with that man. He pinned him like The Undertaker with a tombstone. Well, he went to the well once, and he came up dry. Now he's going to try it again, perhaps the superplex. Here it comes. This could be it. If he hits it, I'm telling you, it's over. He's got him up. It's over. It's got to be over. It's over. We have a new champion. He didn't win it with the claw. He won it with the superplex, but you got to give it to Nikita Koloff. He took the title defense. He came out here. He fought his heart out. Bleeding, hurt, but still able to deliver maneuvers like that. The Russian hammer, shots to the post. Windham was just a man possessed tonight. He wanted that belt last night. Didn't go his way. Well, he can thank Al Perez. In fact, he should cut that belt in half and give the other half of it to Al Perez as far as I'm concerned. Well, history was in fact made here tonight here in Chicago. We thought it was it there, but no, it was finally the superplex, one of Windham's signature maneuvers. Dusty Rhodes outside, just wincing in pain himself as now. It was just academic at that point. There's your 3 count. History was made, and now all 4 of the Horsemen have the belts. Taking nothing away from Nikita Koloff. He fought a gallant fight. But here in Chicago on the NWA main event, it was Barry Windham who takes the gold. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. So long from Chicago.